They played a very physical game the last time they got together, and it had a lot to do with them coming away empty. There were just too many key players in foul trouble by the time the fourth quarter came around.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Ronnie Price. Here's Clarkson. The kick out to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim. And Clark, Steve just touched on it. There are some players they can't afford to be missing late in games, and that's what happened last time these two teams met.
And you know what, guys? To avoid that this time around, you've got to turn the heat down a little bit on the aggressiveness. Idle it down just enough, because if you don't, an opponent can make that work against you.
And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players, shooting guards who could rebound with the big boys. Fifth best, Kobe Bryant.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a two-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
That's good. And the Suns lead by 7.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
To end the run. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket. Bryant's got 8 points.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points. 13 feet away. Bledsoe with another miss. Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Goes back up, and it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Pass to Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You look at the Morris twins out there, Markieff and Marcus. Defensively, you've got to check those jersey numbers just to make sure you know who you're guarding.
Dragic. Bledsoe passes to Len. Bledsoe outside. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And Los Angeles with some changes. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Davis. Young comes in for Bryant. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Morris dishes to Dragic. Outside for Thomas. Fires from 18. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 3. Young outside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Thomas, good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Dragic against Young. Stolen by Thomas. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And that one's good. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now, here is Young. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Lin from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Dragic with the drive. And Plumlee kicks to Dragic. Thomas with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 7. Young outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Nice shot by Lin.
29 seconds left here in the second. And Thomas, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Thomas got 6 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Young passes to Boozer. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here comes Thomas. There's the pass to Morris. From deep. The shot will not go. Here's Johnson. That'll do it for the first half.
The score, your Lakers, 27. The Suns, 38. Your Lakers are down in
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
He has that slasher mentality, guys. We saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on.
We've got Hill. Johnson is out there with Davis. And there's Bryant. And it's Price in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Players in the NBA always look to compare each other, and one apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Kicks it to Morris. He dishes it to Dragic. Pass to Morris. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis.
And with Bledsoe, it was actually his teammate, Dragic, who started calling him mini LeBron. The more footage you see of him, the easier it is to agree with that statement.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Price. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
First one falls for him. 2 shots. You talk about that nickname for Bledsoe, Mini LeBron. And for Bledsoe, Clark, it really all comes together when you see him in the open floor. He's like a tiny runaway train. And when he gets the ball, you know it's going to be in a fast break.
Yeah, and he's really hard to slow down in the open floor, as you said, Kevin. And it's in large part due to just how strong he is for his size.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively, they attack the basket at every opportunity. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here is Bryant. After the made shot from Goran Dragic, Lynn's shot is off. Right wing from the arc. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson outside. There's the dish to Kobe. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Now here's Lin, averaging 10 points per contest. Bryant gets a wide open look. He nails it, and we're tied up. Bryant's got 13.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Robert Sacre, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Wesley Johnson. And for the Suns, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Markieff Morris. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. Here is Bryant. Phoenix able to drain the three.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And the Suns making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Bledsoe outside. Just 4 to shoot. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Lin's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Kobe's shown that he can withstand age with a terrific individual season for him. You remember, Steve, back in 2012, 2013, and then, of course, the injury-plagued season last year.
Yeah, so now the challenge, of course, is can he overcome age and injury, and that's the challenge this year. Only time will tell, but one thing we do know that nobody will work harder than Kobe Bryant.
Here's Green after Ed Davis's score. Green dishes to Morris. A steal. Outside, Kobe. Outside, Lin. Back to Bryant. Left side, Kobe. Outside, Lin. Ellington kicks to Sacre. They get a hand on it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Isaiah Thomas. How the last month of basketball was for him. He's averaging 15 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
You know, and considering the skills he possesses, that's what he's pretty much expected to bring on a night-in and night-out basis, Steve.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Boozer comes in for Ed Davis. Young is subbed in for Kobe. Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Outside for Thomas. For 3. There's the bucket. Good. Thomas got 9. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Mark.
yeah, me too. Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 9. Morris passes to Tolliver. The 19-foot shot. That misses off the backboard.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Young, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
The Lakers making a switch here.